arrived and came early. So let's go ahead and pull everything out and let's see what I got. Okay, so if anybody saw, I put up a YouTube short a few days back where I did the unboxing here of my Corsa exhaust. Now, as you can see, that's why obviously the box open. I just wanted to open it up, just see if everything was in there. So yeah, so it's unboxed, but it's all still in there, and all the packing stuff is in there. So now I'm gonna take all this stuff out, and we're gonna try to throw everything here in the back of the GT, and then we're gonna pick up the remainder, obviously, of the install of this. We're gonna do that tomorrow over at James's place, because he has the air compressor. Makes life a whole lot easier when you have an air compressor. So we're gonna go ahead and try our best to throw everything in the back of the Mustang here, and if we can't, well then we're gonna have to take the F-150. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can squeeze and put the seat down in the back through the trunk, and hopefully everything fits. So let's see if it'll fit. So before we take everything out of the box and throw it in the trunk, let's talk about what Corsa I decided to go with. God, so rude. People always fly up and down this road all the time. All right, so obviously I went with Corsa. I dropped hints in previous videos in the past what I wanted to go with. So what I decided to go with, if you probably don't already know already, I went with the Corsa Extremes here with the double X-pipe. So now the double X-pipe, compared to just the regular single X-pipe that I have on here now, I have the Roush X-pipe. It's supposed to help with the raspiness, I believe. So, and I think it sounds 10 times better. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull all this out. So we're gonna, like, hard to do all this by holding the camera, so I'm gonna set this down, or if I can't hold it, and then we're gonna slide this in there, and then we'll do the mufflers and the tips, and hopefully it'll fit. We'll slide right in here. I think it'll fit. I think it'll be fine. All right, put these aside, put those in last. So not only are these gonna obviously sound way better than the stock factory, they also, I don't know if it really matters, but to me it does, they look a lot better too than the factory also as well. Just got the other one, the tip right there. All right, here's the other side. All right. Okay, and we got all your clamps all right here. There, 1, 2. I think that was it. Just double checking. Yep, that was it. All right. So I went with the polished, or the chrome. So I decided to go with the polished because I wanted it to break up all the black accenting I have with the black roof, spoiler, the wheels, all that stuff. So I just wanted to have something to break it up a little bit. So I thought the polished, it would stand out, and man, that's gonna look nice. That's gonna look good. All right. All right, so we will pick this video up tomorrow morning at James's. All right, so we're here picking this video up here the next day. We are over here at James's. We are about to throw on the Corsa Extreme exhaust. Pulled it in his garage because it started to rain a little bit, so hopefully we won't have any of that, but we got it all. Look at this, gorgeous. So we're gonna, hopefully this whole process, I don't think will take that long. Got the car up on some ramps, and yeah, I'm excited to see how it's gonna sound. James just brought up a good point. When you're underneath the car and you're taking like your exhaust off and if you're replacing X pipe or just full exhaust in general, that is the best time if you decide to do a one-piece drive shaft, because you got to remove it anyway. Obviously, I don't have that yet, but that is a great investment. If you get exhaust and the drive shaft, I'd recommend doing it at the same time so you don't have to take everything back apart again. It's just less shit you got to do. So we're removing from the back to the front. Once he's done with that, then we're gonna just loosen these here and these hangers, and then we're gonna yank this factory non-active POS out of the car and get that beautiful Corsa Extreme. All right, so we got these clamps and this bracket disconnected and unbolted, and you have a clip that goes right up here. Make sure you take that clip out, and it just... So, honestly, it's been a few months since we did my X-pipe. We can't remember how we disconnected it, so... What we think we do is we're gonna yank it and pull it back this way to disconnect the X-pipe, then to disconnect from these hangers. Obviously, we're gonna pull forward. That sounds right?
Sure. You know what? We'll just wing it.
Honestly, I don't remember how I did it, so we're just gonna try that, see if that works. Maybe
we'll just wing it.
That'll work. But man, it is getting humid out right now. I'm a hot, sweaty mess right now. And James only has one beer, so I don't know if that's gonna be enough. So a little side safety note, James has the jack supporting the front of the car. Now, notice, those aren't in use. We recommend using those. We don't have them. I told James you should probably put those on there so he doesn't...
It'll be fine.
Crush himself underneath my car.
How many people fix a flat on the side of the road and they don't have jack stands? I mean, come on.
But we have them and we're not using them. So let's just hope.
You know...
Although that would make for a great thumbnail of you being crushed underneath my car. Just kidding.
Then who else? Then who are you gonna get to do?
That's just not
mechanical work on your car.
I'll just take your air compressor.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Put that in the wheel.
Yeah.
Aaron gets the air compressor.
Oh, so sweet.
That's all I get.
All right, so we got the factory axle back in the Roush X pipe. It's obviously off the car, so the hardest part was just trying to release those clamps from the front. And once we got those out of the way, it just dropped down and we just released those from the hangers, and it was super easy. All right, let's grab that. There we go. Put it right next to your car here. Nice. There we go. All right, so we are just mocking everything up. This is the Corsa Extreme, and this is...
How thick that pipe is compared to that.
Yeah, that's what going.
Jesus.
This is the Roush X pipe, but even the factory OEM, what's this, like 2.5?
Maybe 2.
So that's two and a half. Anyone watching, I don't know what the factory exhaust, the axle back size is. That's the Roush, but like, and then you go from that. I mean, it's a significant increase in girth. Very girthy.
Man,
so,
imagine if we didn't have the EPA, like all these manufacturers, they'd probably make all the piping like stupid fat.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, we want max power. You know, I mean, because the customers are going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
So.
No, we abide by all EPA rules and regulations. We don't break any laws at all. This is
Texas. We break all the laws.
I follow every rule, every law, how it is supposed to be, always. All right, so we got the mufflers on, we got the axle back, the muffler, we just put the tips on. Obviously, we still need to adjust everything. James is doing that side. We just need to adjust it and then turn the mufflers up more and then adjust the angle here of the tips. And then she'll be good, and then we'll start her up and see how she sounds. All right, everything is done. Everything is tightened. We adjusted the tips as much as possible. So after you get the mufflers all in place and all the clamps all tightened. When you slide your tips on, you can adjust the tips accordingly how you like after you adjust your mufflers. So we haven't done a startup yet. We're gonna eat lunch real quick and then we will do the first initial startup here with the Corsa Extreme. Okay, so we're gonna start the car up here for the first time. Now the car isn't completely cold because it's only been a few hours since I got here. So everything looks like it's aligned right. I just wanna, now we do the obligatory sound clip to see how it sounds over what I had previously. Significantly better over what I had before.
Yeah. At first I was like, that's it?
And then you give it the gas,
and
like,
oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that it wasn't even a cold start either. If I start this up first thing in the morning, it's going to be even louder. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. What's your guys' thought process on that? It's not the active exhaust. So I know active exhaust, you can change the pitches and the tones from sport, normal, loud, all that kind of stuff. Mine is just, it's loud. So I know if I ever decided to go headers, if I don't go twin turbo, it's going to make it even louder. So what's your thoughts?
Sounds good.
So James and I were just talking. We're probably going to do a separate video comparing the exhaust that I have currently, the Corsa Extreme, and then his factory exhaust with, it's a Steed X pipe, right? That's what I have?
Steed 8.
Sorry, I meant to say H pipe. I don't know. I used to say X pipe. So we want a comparison. So like if you have a performance pack versus a non-performance pack, I believe it's more beneficial to upgrade your exhaust on a non-performance pack because you don't have the active exhaust. So stay tuned for that. We're going to put together like a comparison side by side of each of the exhausts on these two cars. All right, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close this one out. Go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the Corsa Extreme on a non-active exhaust car. If anyone is watching this that has the exact same setup as mine, let me know what you guys think. But on that note, I'm going to wrap this one up, close it out. If you're watching, please do me a favor, drop me a like and a comment. And as always, I'll catch you guys next one. See ya. Bye.